Good day, guys. Today, let's quickly attend to this question, exercise 5. And from the image here, you can see from here down to this point is 130 millimeter. From here down to the center here, there's a hole here. This hole is 65 millimeter, and the length of this side of the slot here is 40. The radius of the slot here is The radius of the semicircle here is 10, while the bigger one is 20. And let's quickly go over the width. The total width of it here is 40. And the extrusion, the first extrusion is 10. And let's quickly go over that. Okay. I'm going to dimension this to 130. I'm taking this part first. From here to here, 130. Here will be my center point. So I'm going to use the construction line also here. Let me use midpoint. So
please, the position of the fabric shared starting from tomorrow.
Since the total width here is 40, this line I just draw now is going to be 40. I'm going to dimension it 40.
Just mark it. That's it. Forward it back to me now, please. It's urgent.
40.
I want to even ask you something. Let me give you a question.
Okay, now I'm going to use arc, 3-point arc precisely. I'm going to join this together. Remember, let me put a second arc also. Now I'm going to use slot for that. Let me dimension this arc first. Radius 20 is already given, so no need. Let's enter it. And now I'm going to use line from here down to here. So the next step is to use a slot. This time around I'm using a straight slot. Since the center of the slot here, take the center point with the bigger radius, this semicircle here. I'm going to start from here and draw to any length, then expand. After doing that, now the radius here is 10. If I dimension one of the radius, one of the arc is going to equal to the other. So I will dimension here, give it 10. And remember the length here is 40. And dimension this to be 40. Now we are done with this part. So I'll go to features and extrude boss base. Now if you look down here, you see that the extrusion here is 10 millimeter. So since by default it's set to 10 millimeter, I'll just extrude straight. Now we are done with this. So when I come here to this plane, I will check. Okay, top plane cut through directly through the middle. So I'm going to use top plane. make it normal. Then I'll
Let me
use
dispute
line.
what she said now. First thing is, they always forget this. Like Allah on his Yoruba progenitor, that's just the truth. We will not deny that. But let's take a look at history. History has only been saying it. Oh, just look at the movies that have been coming out that have been showing of the recent
Okay, I'm
times
just
about the
going to
Yoruba kingdom.
convert this
See the
to a
language being spoken.
construction line.
The Oyo Yoruba is the most dominant Yoruba, and that is what is even spoken in
Now
Lagos.
we have that from down here to this point, which is from here to here, is 40.
Sorry to say, but that is just it.
So
He was
I'll
just enclosing,
choose this
or
point
he was just enclosing Ife.
to
Why the
here
Alafin was there conquering communities
to
and
be
kingdoms?
40.
You can ask others, they'll tell the truth. And now
So
there's
after
always this
that,
proverb that is famous. They said,
and the shortcut for selecting your tools is S key. If I press S key now, I have my tools. The smart dimension, the sketch fillet, line, rectangle, and a lot of them. So this time I want to use arc. So I'm going to choose arc.
Tell her to explain how Ibadan came to Ibadan and how their chieftaincy title in Ibadan are being given
So,
out. You know, it's one of the most dynamic ways.
and what's the radius there? The diameter is 50. So since I have an arc here, a semicircle rather, I'm going to give it radius of 25. 50 divided by 2, diameter divided by 2, 25.
The history, sometimes you need to just go back. Most of them are just doing based on it comes first, on it comes first. It's not that, it's not done that way. They have to share how they were able to conquer with key communities.
And also,
like that, it's not just done by this one is first. No, it's about
40.
how well, not how far.
You can see that from here.
It's more powerful than a laugh. Shake Ile-Ife today.
Now this dimension here is going to be 50. This is the dimension, the diameter of this. So 50.
The reason is that way. It's never happened.
Now we have a circle in here.
It will take him no time to destroy.
And
it will take him no time to destroy them once.
The diameter of the circle is 30 given here. So 30. And now we'll go to features and extrude. So I'm using mid-plane Y. Let me first change it to blind. So this is blind. The total length from here to here is 40. So since I'm using blind, it will only extrude in one direction. If I change the direction, it will go the other direction. But using mid-plane is going to divide it into two equal parts, extruding in the opposite side equally. So I'm going to hit enter, and I'm done with that. But you ask me, what about this hole here? So we are going to use cut extrusion. Now come to sketch, draw, carry your line tools, select this face, start your sketch anywhere, make sure the line is horizontal. This, and the center point here, by calculation, the midpoint, the cut is 20 millimeters. But you can't just dimension it now like this, because if we dimension and cut, it's going to shift to one side. So what are we going to do? Hover your mouse on this line. You can see this is the midpoint of the line. Select it, press down your control key, come to the origin, select it, and after leaving your control key, this menu will pop up on this make horizontal. can now see the 2 points are now on the same line. So we can now go forward to dimension. Here is 20. And also we have a thickness here, the first extrusion, which is 10. It lies between here and here, but we don't know, but we know the thickness, which is 10. So we are going to dimension this to this point to be 10. And now we need everything to be cut down to this point, but what we just sketched now shrink inside. So just give it a dimension to make it go out. Let's say 60. Just leave it like this. Does not really matter since we are cutting. Use extrude cut. Use through all. You can use through all, or if you are using blind, you can just set this to 50, so it will cut everything through. Now we are done with this. Thank you for watching. So like and subscribe and also share. Thank you.